change. That is what I told somebody just tonight. I said, you got to change if you're going to be a part of my life. And I meant that. I said that and I meant that. I bring too much to the table. And I'm not bragging, I'm being honest. I told somebody I love and I love hard. Every woman who's ever been with me will tell you that. If they miss anything about me, well, I hope they miss more than one thing about me. We're not going there. But I do know that what they will tell you, everybody has their shortcomings, their good traits and their bad traits, and I certainly have mine. And I thank God that I'm working on mine to try to get better every day of my life. I work to try to get better. I do. I want to be humble. I want to be the man that God would have me be. But I've had women that call me and tell me what they miss about me is that I love hard. You can't beat Sherman D. Manning when it comes to love. Let me ask you a question. How many of you all would get up out of your bed at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning and take me to work? Just out of curiosity. 5 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I don't go to bed till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I get up, I'm literally operating off of 2 and 3 hours of sleep. But guess what? If I love you, I will get up at 0 o'clock in the morning to go get somebody that I love. But what you have to understand and realize and become cognizant of the fact is that that is a special kind of amor, that special love, and you got to treat it special, and you got to honor it, and you got to consider it sacred. You can't play with it. You can't play with me. You can't play with my heart. You cannot play with my feelings. You cannot play with my dreams, with my visions. If you love me, act like it. Show up. Let me see it. I want to see it in your eyes. I want to hear it coming out of your mouth. It's great to text it. That's wonderful. That's a start. But I want you to look me in my eyes and tell me that you love me more today than you did yesterday. That your love for me is growing stronger every day. And that you've never loved a person like you love me. And that nobody has ever taken care of you the way I take care of you. And that you trust me now, and that I tell me all of that. Look me in my eyes and tell me when we're sitting at lunch together, when we're having breakfast at IHOP together, when we're sitting at restaurants all over the city together. Tell me, let me hear it. And you know what will happen? You'll find yourself unlocking your own love even more when you open up your mouth and get it out of your mouth. I try to tell certain people that when you praise God, you unlock his power and his blessings in your life when you open your mouth. And I saw certain people being more animated in church the other night over at Wrecking Crew, and that's a wonderful thing. It's great when I can see you serve him and worship him, and you find out that you feel better when you do that, but also in love and in intimacy. Because what is intimacy? The word is spelled Intimacy. What is intimacy? Into you I see. That's intimacy. Into you, no, into me you see. I'm sorry. Intimacy. Into me you see. That is what intimacy is all about. And so it helps you when you open up and say it out of your mouth, and don't just hide behind a text. Get it out of your mouth. Did you get my text? Okay, and then I'll tell you when to call me later. Okay, go ahead. Bye bye. And so that's what intimacy. Into me you see. Into me you see. Into me you see. See inside of me. And love is a wonderful thing, baby. It is a wonderful thing. It is a wonderful thing. That's why I try to tell the brothers I've been there, done that, and got a t-shirt. I got to have me a model, man. Oh, look at them legs she got. Look at this, look at that. All that. We're men, we're human. We're going to always have a little bit of that dog in us. We don't have to act on it now. We don't have to act on our lust, and we don't have to act on our foolishness, because I told somebody that 3 or 4 minutes worth of pleasure can cost you 18 minutes worth of pain. 3 or 4 minutes worth of playing can cost you 18 years worth of pain. Y'all know what I'm saying? So you lay down with that young lady and y'all do what you do for 3 or 4 minutes, and then now you're paying for 18 years every month, you got to send that money. And you end up loving your child because it's yours. But Lord have mercy, wouldn't it be nice if you had a child with somebody that you loved and didn't just lust, that had a pretty heart and not just pretty legs? You understand what I'm saying? So be careful, be careful, be careful. I try to tell young men, first and foremost, my duty as a preacher is to tell you the truth. You should be married to her before you have sex with her. That's number one. Holy union. And if you just ain't gonna obey that commandment, which a lot of people don't, if you're not gonna obey it, then you know what you ought to be doing? You ought to be protecting yourself and her, putting on protection. I'm just gotta say it like it is, okay? Put a condom on. It might prevent you from killing yourself too, with a disease or whatever. So first and foremost, try to do it only with somebody that you love and that you're married to. If you violate that, put some protection on. Come on now, we are adults here. But I've been there, done that, and got a T-shirt where it was all about aesthetics, man. Does she look right? Does she look right? She got to look this way, look that way, be this tall, 36, 24, 36. Got to have right size breasts, right side chest, right size posterior anatomy, all that. Oh, those eyes got to be a certain way, hair got to be a certain way, lips got to be, had to have the lips and the hips, baby. But, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But boy, if she ain't got nothing going on the inside. Have you ever been tricked? Have you ever met somebody who, the minute they open their mouth, you said, Lord, have mercy. I wish you'd have stayed quiet. Have you ever met somebody and went to bed with them? I mean, all of us have fornicated before, have we not? You went to bed with her and it was off the hook in the bed. Well, sometimes she looks good and it ain't that good in the bed. That's number one, okay? Number two, have you ever went to bed with somebody who was off the hook in the bed, but when y'all got through in the bed, you didn't have nothing going on in your head? You couldn't talk. You said, well, okay, now what we going to talk about? We don't even have anything in common. I don't even like you. I don't even like you. I don't even. So anyway, my point is this. If you find love, you find a wonderful thing. If you find any person on this planet who is in love with you, who cares about you, you have found a wonderful thing, and you ought to go out of your way to try to feed that relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Sometime instead of 2 times a week, maybe you ought to say, you know what, you deserve 5 times this week because you've been so good. I'm just, y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but inside story, inside joke. But my point is this: give back, because it's a wonderful thing. And I know some men who say to themselves right now that if I would have dropped dead tonight, would anybody even notice it? But if you can think of one person, if you close your eyes and think of one person that if you fell dead tonight, he or she would be weeping, weeping. You have found a wonderful thing. So you know what you ought to do? Whatever person you can think of that'll be weeping if you died right now, go love them right now. Put your arms around them and hold on to them and say, thank you so much for loving me. Thank you for loving me. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for loving me. And I tell people, think about this. Would you weep if I died? Would you? Would you be upset if Sherm died tonight? Would it make you cry? Would you miss me? Would you hurt? You know what? Give me my flowers while I can smell my flowers. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Don't wait till I'm gone to come down and tell somebody what a great man I am. If you think I'm a great man, tell me while I can hear it. Y'all don't hear me. You hear what I'm saying? If you think I'm a great man, tell me while I can hear it. If you know something about me that's great, if you have recognized anything about me that's special, anything about me that really turns you on, that really tickles your fancy, that makes you say, man, this guy's different, tell me while I can hear it. It always fascinates me how most people, they got something bad to tell you, they'll tell you that to your face. But the good stuff, they either don't tell it at all, or if they do tell it, it'll be behind your back. They be like, man, one thing I like about him, he's so and so, and he's a this and he's a that. Either they do it to somebody else or they won't say it at all. But the moment you dead, then they want to run down the aisle and put some flowers on your coffin and cry like a baby and boo hoo and all that. Cry the ugly cries, I call it. And then get up and talk about, oh, he was a great man. When I met him, I was this, and he made me feel that, and he showed me this, and he showed. Tell me all of that while I can hear it. Tell me why I can hear it, and I'll tell you how I feel too. Can I remind you all to live in the now moment, right now? Don't wait 5 months till you get your BC. Don't wait a year from now when you supposedly go out on your own and find this or find that. Let your life be lived to the fullest and the max right now, and enjoy the now moment with the now person. And you never know where the now will be a year from now. Give it all you got while you can. And you can. And we can. Yes, we can. Si se puede. We can do this. Yesterday is already buried in the tomb of time. Tomorrow is still waiting in the womb of time. We can't do anything about what happened yesterday, and we can't really do anything about tomorrow. The only thing we can do something about is right now, right this minute. If I can put my arm around you and hug you like you've never been hugged before, and hug you like I never want to let go. If I can kiss you or kiss you like you ain't never been, you know what I'm saying? If I can hold you and care about you and give you me and you give me you, there's nothing that together we can't do. Oh, I feel something tonight. I get so tired of people who are waiting for tomorrow and waiting on next week. Wait till I meet Prince Charming. Wait till I meet the guy driving the right kind of car with the right kind of job and the right kind of career. And sometimes that person is nowhere near. Wait for the right kind of woman with the right kind of legs and the right kind of eyes and the right kind of butt and the right kind of and you might not even live to see that woman. You better love who loves you while they love you and see what that love can do. It might not be what you imagine, it might not be what you envision, but oh, sometimes your vision can be a little bit altered. Sometimes your vision can be a little bit modified. You have to do it now. Love it now. Give it now. Do it now. You don't even know what's inside you. You don't even know what you can be. You don't even know because you can't see. Open yourself up. Become vulnerable to somebody. I know you've been hurt before. And sometimes you say, I can't open up to you because I've been hurt before. The last person I opened up to told me to pieces. The last person I opened up to lied to me. The last person I opened up to cheated on me. The last person I opened up to, I can send them money right now, extra money. And instead of them saying gracias, they say okay. The last person I opened up to did this, that, and the other. But the problem we have in our relationship sometimes is that when I go to bed with you, I'm not going to bed with you. I'm going to bed with Freddie and John and Joe and all the other folk you were with before you met me. I don't want to go to bed with Raina. If I go to bed with you, I want to go to bed with you. I'm in love with the person in front of me. When I look in your eyes, I feel it. I can see it. I can sense it. I can touch it. I know it is real. It's authentic. It's probabilistic. It's realistic. It's genuine. It is awesome. It is especial. It is an amor unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life. And I need you to open up to me and say, let's see what this can be. I'm going to get rid of my hangers. I'm going to stop letting my mind play tricks on me. I'm going to stop letting it be wonderful 1 minute and then can't do that no more the next minute. I'm going to stop letting it be, why I got to do this right now. You don't have to do anything but stay